So, play in for the tournament. This is exciting. We were happy to have Jeff come on board Criterion Collection, and he's just ready to show y'all what he can do in this league. How you feeling, man?
I feel good. I mean, it's been delayed long enough that I haven't been here in Multiplex. I'm a fan of everything they do, but it's finally time that I come in. But I'm coming in as a rookie. I've proven myself in one league. I need to prove myself here. I can talk as much game as I want, but I still need to prove myself here. I know what I'm capable of. You know what I'm capable of. But it all comes down to tonight. I just got, I got to make a statement tonight, and I got to be able to come in and just play my best game. Simple.
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's bad enough I don't know what time or day or month it is with everything that's going on, but it feels like it's been forever since I've been here in Multiplex. And they're really, hold on, let me check. 10 months. Jesus Christ. At least as far as a singles competitor is. But can't say that I've lost any, skipping my giddy up, as it were. I've been wanting to come back in. I know that the one match I played that many months ago, it was fine. It could have been better. Could have been way better. So I pretty much just need this to make sure that I'm not any kind of fluke, flunky, forgettable. And the fact that I'm going up against someone like Jeff, who is well proven in other leagues, and I mean, I've gone toe-to-toe with him before and decent results, but not a slouch. So all I can do is, pray up to whatever God is up there and let the better man win.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. We got a great match for you today. We've got Ryan O'Regan making his return up against sort of debut of Jeff Varju. This is his Multiplex debut, but y'all know who Jeff is from Full Metal and other places. But without further ado, Andrew Barr co-hosting today. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Do you feel about this matchup?
This is going to be a really interesting match. As we've said, that Jeff has proven himself in other leagues. He's proven himself to be a formidable player. Ryan O'Regan is someone that I actually think that people kind of tend to sleep on. He can get the pulls that he needs. He's a very formidable opponent. So I think this is going to be a very well balanced, very even match, and I can't wait to see how far this goes.
Yeah. So, without further ado, let's just bring everybody into the ring, ready to go. So, introducing first, coming into the ring with no wins, no defeats. It is Jeff, the Big Papa Varju, representing Criterion. And introducing second, coming into the ring with no wins, one defeat. It is Ryan, the Real Ordeal O'Regan. Okay, so creating crowd noises for him.
Someone gotta do it.
Work like this: 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You're going to be using your whiteboard or piece of paper. If you prefer for this round, you get all 8 right. You get a bonus question. Please remember to keep hands on screen at all times. You get 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the entire match. So you're all good to go. We're going to start off with Andrew with your first question in the category of horror.
All right, fellas. In the category of horror, what is the name of Bill's brother in It? Are you terrified of clowns?
So terrified, no. Did I once punch a clown? Yes, but it wasn't out of fear. It was out of anger.
I'm going to need more information. You stop that countdown to tell me.
2, 1. Pens down, pens down. We're going to start with Ryan.
Dan, I don't know.
And Jeff.
I just remembered what it was. I put Thomas.
It was Hiya, Georgie.
Yes, Georgie. Yes, it was
the correct answer.
damn
So, no.
That's that second movie that messed me up.
We're going to get into your next question, which is going to come in the category of Oscars. Robin Williams received his first Oscar nomination for what film?
If you were to get an Oscar nomination, what category would it be in?
Definitely best use of knowing what a dinosaur looks like.
You would be up against Kaleb Koho in what instrument?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Okay, first repeat for Jeff. And your question is going to come in the category of Oscars. Robin Williams received his first Oscar nomination for what film?
Yeah, do you think Koho would win in the category of what instrument is this?
That's a toughie. I would probably say no. 5,
fair.
4, 3, 2, 1.
right.
The saxophone. We're going to start off with Jeff
I hope the repeat helped. Dead Poet Society.
and Ryan.
I guess Moscow on the Hudson.
Both incorrect. Looking for Good Morning Vietnam.
Damn it. I had it and I just thought it was wrong.
All right. Well, your next category is going to come in the world of animation. What type of animal is King Julian in the Madagascar franchise? Do you like to move it, move it?
I like to move it, move it. Do I like to move it, move it?
No, you misunderstood. Do you like to move it, move it?
Oh, no. 5.
Okay, fair.
4,
Neither do I.
2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to start with Ryan.
That would be a lemur.
And Jeff.
I said meerkat.
Lemur is correct. Ryan striking first blood, getting the first point here, but will Jeff strike first blood part 2? Crime. Who played Tom Hagen in the Godfather franchise? And just a reminder to Ryan, we do need both hands on screen.
What would your wish to the Godfather be?
So there's this guy who's been stalking me. His name is Cody Newberry.
Okay, tell me more.
I need you to get rid of him.
Okay, you're gonna do me a favor later, but I will do it.
2, 1. Okay, you better show up in the Missouri River. We're gonna start with
Abe Vigoda.
and Ryan.
Irish Robert Duvall.
It is Irish Robert Duvall.
I don't know if he's really Irish, but
Nobody does.
No one does. He's an enigma. That's what he is. Your next question comes in romance/romantic comedies. What is the first name of Julia Roberts' character in Pretty Women?
Pretty Women.
wow.
Fascinating. And that's all we can do without getting a copyright strike, folks. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to wait for these golden pipes from Boatman later.
And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Starting with Ryan
This is pure guess. I said Barbara.
and Jeff.
Another pure guess. Vivian.
It is Vivian.
All right.
Okay. As we get into your next question, coming in the category of directors. Who directed Touch of Evil? Smell of Evil? Maybe Sight of Evil?
Ooh,
Taste of
a side of evil with like a nice, juicy main course of villainy.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. That'd be delicious. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jeff
Yes. Nick Cassavetes.
and Ryan.
Another guess. I picked Alfred Hitchcock.
Ryan's a little bit closer. It is Orson Welles. Orson Welles.
Ah. Wrong fat man. All right.
Moving on to classics. What is the job of Joe Gillis in Sunset Boulevard? Have you ever seen the musical version of this?
I have. Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a musical version. Gonna be honest.
It?
What's that? No, not a bit. It's real.
There actually is a musical version of Sunset Boulevard.
The music by Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Okay, you're messing with me.
No, I'm
3,
not. I swear to God.
1. We'll talk about this later.
Movie producer?
And Ryan.
A reporter?
He's a screenwriter.
Ah.
Jeff was so
It's
close.
like the combination of our two answers.
Yeah, basically.
Of course.
Yeah, pretty much.
So do we
Half
get
a
half
point
a
for
point
everyone.
We're
Yeah.
close.
An invisible half point.
Yeah, ghost points.
We'll get a high five.
Yeah. And your
No, wait.
final question in the category of coming of age black teen movies. What sport does Andy play in The Breakfast Club?
What kind of club sandwich would you have for breakfast?
Ooh, wait, are there multiple kinds of club sandwiches?
There's a chicken club. There's a turkey club. There's like a BLT club.
I thought a club was like just ham, turkey, and roast beef. Like I thought that was
Yeah, no, a club sandwich is when you get hit with a sandwich.
It's a
3. Okay.
it's a Pennsylvania thing, Bar.
1. Okay, we're going to start with Ryan
I haven't seen this movie in so long. I guess basketball.
and Jeff.
I believe it was good old wrestling.
It is good old wrestling, so we're tied up there 2-2 as we get into round 2 once I bring up the lovely wheel. Okay, now we're going to bring up the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. We've got a lot of good categories on this wheel today. The categories that we have on the wheel are Disney animated, Spinner's Choice, the Saw franchise, Disney animated being Ryan's strength, Saw being Jeff's, scores and soundtracks, Tom Hanks musicals being Ryan's strength, Opponent's Choice, football movies being Jeff's, comedies, and war. Who? What is it good for? So, everybody's going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they're stuck with it. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you get. If you get it right, you get 2 points. If you got a multiple choice, you get 1. Or if you get it wrong, the other teammate or person gets a chance to steal. So, there are no leads, but since Jeff does not have a loss on his record, we will let Jeff choose whether he wants to spin or defer. We will bring his manager in here.
What do you think of Thomas?
I don't know. I don't think there's much on the wheel that you couldn't do good in. So you want to let him go first? It's up to you.
Also, I've played from in front. I've played from behind. We'll let Ryan go first.
Okay. So we will let Ryan make his spin. We'll take Jeff out of here. Or Thomas out of here, not Jeff. Quarantine brain, everybody. Okay, and you land on football movies. Ryan, would you like to keep that or spin again?
Considering how good I did on Breakfast Club, I don't think sports are my strong suit today. So, let's spin again.
Okay, and this is the spin that you are stuck with. It's going to land on Spinner's Choice.
Oh, thank God. All right, let's go with my Disney animated.
Disney animated. Okay, and I will give you those questions in the category of Disney animation.
Yes, I need some joy in my life.
Please remember to keep both hands on screen during round 2. Thank you very much.
I don't need this.
Not spit off the sides of the cart as we get ready to go. So, your first question, category Disney animation. What is the name of the scientist that created Stitch in Lilo and Stitch?
Dr. Jumba.
We can accept that for 2 points.
Just out of curiosity, what answer did you have?
Jumba Jukiba.
Jumba Jakiba. All right.
But we didn't ask for a full name, so we'll accept Jumba.
Okay.
In The Black Cauldron, Taryn owns what type of animal that can see the future?
It's a pig.
That is correct for 2 points. In Aladdin, what food is Jasmine accused of stealing in the marketplace?
It's just an apple, right?
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, just an apple. I was like, if it's a pomegranate or something weird that's also red, it's going to mess me up.
What is the name of the game Shank is from in Ralph Breaks the Internet?
The name of the gang. Ooh.
Game.
Oh, the name of the game? Oh, I know what it could be, but I don't want to misphrase it.
5.
Multiple choice.
Oh, your multiple choice options are A, Murder Carts, B, Slaughter Race, C, Butcher Speedway, D, Flaming Rubble.
Slaughter Race.
Correct for 1 point.
I had a song.
And who voices Abby Mallard in Chicken Little?
Abby Mallard. Which one was that? If I'm right, it's Joan Cusack.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Whew.
So, Ryan doing well in his category Disney animation, getting 11 points, not giving up any steals. Is that what you have, Gar?
Yes, 11 points.
So now we're going to go over to Jeff for his spin, bringing Thomas back in here. And you'll land on the category of comedies. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
What are you thinking, Thomas?
Like I said, you're not really afraid of anything else on this wheel, but
Out of the broad categories, this is probably like the one I think I would do okay at.
take it then.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. And Gar, would you like to give Jeff his questions in the category of comedies?
No, why don't you take them? Nah, I'll take them. Your first question in comedy. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
What job does Bill Murray have in Meatballs?
He is. Well, I feel like I'm gonna mess it up, so let me just go to multiple choice to be safe.
Your multiple choice options are A, camp counselor, B, a waiter, C, a lifeguard, or D, a chef.
Camp counselor.
For 1 point.
Should have went with my gut, but it's okay.
Your next question. In Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, what character pays for Harold and Kumar's order at White Castle?
It was a dick move on his part, Neil Patrick Harris.
It certainly was, and it certainly is.
Jersey.
All right. Your next question in comedies. What professional NFL player used to date Mary in There's Something About Mary?
Brett Favre or Brett Favre, however you want to say it.
We'll accept both of those. Who directed High Anxiety and The History of the World Part 1?
Good classic director Mel Brooks.
That is correct. And finally, what 2006 film stars Rob Schneider, John Heder, and David Spade?
The Benchwarmers.
For 2 more points, tying this game back up.
Yeah, if I'm not
Good old to
mistaken,
Jeff.
we are at 11-11.
Yes.
Going into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Jeff's going to get to pick what he wants first because, again, it's not because the records will decide that. But round 3 categories are that they will be able to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer are Tim Burton, Robert Zemeckis, mystery thrillers, comic book movies, sports, romance/romantic comedy, directors, and 2000s. We're going to let them pick their categories right now. We will get back to you right now. Okay, so our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. Jeff has picked his 1 in romance/romantic comedy, his 2 in 2000s, his 3 in Robert Zemeckis, and his 4 in sports, whereas Ryan has picked his 1 in Bobby Zemeckis, his 2 in romance/romantic comedy, his 3 in comic book movies, his 4 in Tim Burton. So we're going to let Ryan go first for his 1-pointer in the category of Robert Zemeckis. Bar, please take it away.
All right, Ryan, your 1-point question in the realm of Robert Zemeckis. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Okay, that's not the question, but let me give you your actual question. All right. What actor plays Ebenezer Scrooge in 2009's A Christmas Carol?
Jim Carrey.
For 1 point.
Okay, going over to Jeff for his 1-pointer in romance/romantic comedy. Jeff, your 1-pointer. What 2017 romance film stars Timothy Chalamet and Armie Hammer.
Call Me by Your Name.
That is correct for 1 point. And we go back over to Ryan for his 2-pointer in romance/romantic comedy.
Making it easy on me not having to pull down this document any further. All right, your 2-point question in romance/romantic comedies. Who plays Benjamin in The Graduate?
Dustin Hoffman?
For 2 points.
Okay.
Okay, now we go over to Jeff for his 2-pointer in 2000s. Jeff, what 2000 crime film has characters named Mickey O'Neill, Bullet Tooth Tony, and Frankie Four Fingers?
Snatch.
That is correct for 2 points. We are all tied up going into Ryan's 3-pointer in the category of comic book movies.
All right, Ryan, your 3-point question in the realm of comic book movies. What 90s comic book film would you find the characters of Cliff Seckard and Neville Sinclair?
Jesus.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right. Your question is, what 90s comic book film would you find the characters of Cliff Seckard and Neville Sinclair?
I don't want to waste the other two just yet, so I'm just going to guess
3.
The Phantom.
That is
That is
incorrect. The correct answer is The Rocketeer. The Rocketeer.
Oh, crap. Neville Sinclair. Yeah, okay. Neville Sinclair, now it comes to me.
Yep. Okay,
Right.
so we do bounce over to Jeff since we are tied up for his 3-pointer in the category of my good boy Bobby Z. Bob. So, Jeff, what book does Forrest Jr. want to take to show and tell in Forrest Gump?
Curious George.
For 3 points in the lead. So now it all comes down to this. Well, not all comes down to this, but Ryan, if you get your 4-pointer in Tim Burton, if you hit it, then you send it back over to Jeff to try to make him hit his 4. If you don't, then it's all over and Jeff wins. So
Yay.
All right. Well, here is your 4-point question in Tim Burton.
All right.
In Dark Shadows, why does Barnabas bite Victoria, turning her into a vampire?
Oh, crap.
Sorry.
Correct.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that's your second repeat. In Dark Shadows, why does Barnabas bite Victoria, turning her into a vampire?
Oh. Literally and figuratively, I knew that movie was going to bite me in the ass.
4, 3.
Repeat.
All right, using your final repeat. In Dark Shadows, why does Barnabas bite Victoria, turning her into a vampire?
Oh, God. I'm going to have to just go with instinct on this. To save her life.
And for 4 big points!
Oh, fuck.
Well, you got me with that one, Boat.
You got me. I'm sitting there like,
I'm sorry, I had to.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I had to. It's been such a tight game.
I am a man of considerable size. You can't be doing that to my heart.
Okay.
Bravo.
So Jeff, it all comes down to this. Your 4-pointer in the category of sports. If you hit, you win. If you miss, you don't. So your 4-pointer, category of sports movies. What is the name of the minor league hockey team Doug the Thug Glatt plays for in Goon?
Do you need the city name?
No, we do not.
You don't? Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
Okay, that is your second repeat, if I'm not mistaken. Category of sports, your 4-pointer. What is the name of the minor league hockey team Doug the Thug Glatt plays for in Goon?
Oh, man.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat one more time.
Final repeat. What is the name of the minor league hockey team Doug the Thug Glatt plays for in Goon?
You tricked me on this one. You guys got me, but I'm gonna go with my gut.
4.
The Quails.
And your winner, Ryan, the real ordeal O'Regan. The correct answer is the Highlanders. The Highlanders is the correct answer. This was a tight match. Coming down to the last question. Both competitors really bringing it in round 2. So we're going to start off with our winner tonight. 1-1, guaranteeing himself a spot in the tournament. It is Ryan, the real ordeal O'Regan. Ryan, how do you feel about that match?
If it was any tighter, it would be my pants.
Yikes, but okay.
I know. That's what happens when you're in quarantine, man. You gain weight. I mean,
that wasn't what my mind went to, but.
Oh, you are a dirty man, Boatman.
Anyway, so.
But, all right, that aside, all humor aside, I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. And I mean, to not be one of those active competitors that you see, every other week or every other month, and to come in after so long and be able to, at least, if nothing else, prove it to yourself and possibly a tag team partner who, has had their own little sabbatical, to know that we don't have as much rust on us as we do. It feels good. It's very validating. It's very helpful for the weeks and months to come. And I can only hope that the round 1, where both me and Jeff shat the bed, isn't indicative of how things will go from here on out. And believe me, I am kicking myself over that Rocketeer thing because that's a Disney movie and I should know better. But say what it is. The win's the win. I will easily go ahead and have a shot of Jägermeister when this is all done for victory's sake. And, of course, all props to Jeff for coming in. I've missed working against the man. So hopefully his family's all good and everyone. Hopefully everyone else is all good. Hopefully Andrew, too, because Jersey is a bitch right now.
Yeah, sure is.
Yes, it is. So at least I've got this bright spot to, shine on the day.
Yeah. So now you've guaranteed yourself a spot in the tournament. Who do you want to face when you get into the tournament? Who are you most looking to play?
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's been so long since I've been interacting with anybody. It's kind of one of those everyone's fair game because I really don't have anything positive or negative with anybody as far as I know. I mean, if something's going on and nobody's telling me, blame it on you guys for not telling me. But outside of that, I just want to go ahead and see how far I could really go on my own and know that I'm not a dummy.
Fair. Well, I think you definitely proved not a dummy tonight with the way that you worked round 2 and round 3. And you still did a good. You got a rough round 1, but that happens every once in a while.
Let's call it what it is. All right. It's like,
yeah.
Hey,
Jordan
I only
is gonna haunt me
I
just
only
as
got
much
2
as
points
everyone
in my
else.
last round 1 as well. So,
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Yes.
So now we're going to go over to someone who still played a really fantastic game and will be back as soon as this tournament is over because, wow, that was a close one. Jeff, Big Papa, you came so close. How do you feel?
Well, first and foremost, Ryan deserved this win 100%. He played a great game. I love when a game is tight and it's a good teeter-totter back and forth, and he delivered in spades tonight. So thank you for a very good match. I feel good, about the match. I'm mad about some of the lapses in judgment. Obviously that question is going to haunt me for a while. I should have went for the 2-pointer. I knew it was camp counselor, but for some reason I kept saying, I was like, am I going to bite myself going too specific? And then, there's just like those lapses. We have them, but I can't be mad at my performance today. Being my debut, I kept it nice and close. 17 points is nothing to shy over. So I'm happy with what I did today. I don't know what Thomas is thinking if I did the Criterions proud, but for a debut, I don't know.
It's like insert Highlander. There can only be one joke here type of moment. But hey, man, it was a tough 4. I mean, you played your heart out. It was a good back and forth match. It's just, didn't land your way this time. But I mean, yeah, man, you'll be back.
Yeah, so fuels fire for next time.
Mm-hmm. Well, 2 questions. Well, actually 1 question. When you do come back, is there anyone you're looking to face? And you come back, or you just give me anybody and I'll take them on and I'll get back on that winning streak?
Give me anybody. I'm here to play. It doesn't matter who it is, whether you are a newbie or whether you be the most seasoned veteran. I'm here to play everybody. And I think the tougher the competitor, the better I can get at the ring too. So we're all here for one common goal, and my goal is to get to the top. So got to beat the best to be the best.
Definitely. So we're going to throw it back to Bar at the desk. Final thoughts, Andrew?
Yeah, so both players had a tough round 1, but you know what? Honestly, it happens to literally everyone. And what they needed to do is what they did. They took round 2 by storm. They really did well in their round 3s as well, and they showed that round 1 was a fluke for both of them. These are 2 competitors that other people should be watching out for and not counting out at all.
Definitely. So, with that being said, from Jeff, from Ryan, from Thomas, from Bar, and from me, Kaleb, a little Boatman, this has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. Don't die. That would be bad.